To General Reynolds, June 30, 1863, 5:30 a.m. The enemy has increased his forces considerably. His strong position is just behind Cashtown. My party toward Mummersburg met a superior force, strongly posted. Another party that went up the road due north, 3 miles out, met a strong picket, had a skirmish and captured a prisoner of Rhodes' division. Another party that went toward Littlestown heard that Gregg O'Kilpatrick had a fight with Stewart and drove him to Hanover. I am, very respectfully, your obedient servant, John Buford, Brigadier General, Volunteers. To General Pleasanton, June 30, 1863, 12:20 p.m. My extreme left reports a large force coming from toward Fairfield in a direction to strike the Emmetsburg Road, this side of Marsh Creek. Reliable. Respectfully, John Buford, Brigadier General, Volunteers. To General Pleasanton, Headquarters, 1st Cavalry Division, Gettysburg, June 30, 1863. I entered this place today at 11 a.m. Found everybody in a terrible state of excitement on account of the enemy's advance upon this place. He had approached to within half a mile of the town when the head of my column entered. His force was terribly exaggerated by reasonable and truthful but inexperienced men. On pushing him back toward Cashtown, I learned from reliable men that R.H. Anderson's division was marching from Chambersburg by Mummersburg, Hunterstown, Abbottstown, on toward York. I have sent parties to the 2 first-named places toward Cashtown and a strong force toward Littlestown. Colonel Campbell has just sent me word that Lee signed a pass for a citizen this morning at Chambersburg. Can't do much just now. My men and horses are fagged out. I have not been able to get any grain yet. It is all in the country, and the people talk instead of working. Facilities for shoeing are nothing. Early's people seized every shoe and nail they could find. I am very respectfully your obedient servant, John Buford, Brigadier General, Volunteers. To Major General Reynolds, Gettysburg, June 30, 1863, 10:30 p.m. The Reserve Brigade under General Merritt is at Mechanicstown with my trains. General Pleasanton wrote he would inform me when he relieved it. Today I received instructions saying it would picket toward Hagerstown and south. I am satisfied that E.P. Hill's Corps is massed just back of Cashtown, about 9 miles from this place. Pender's division of this Hill's Corps came up today, of which I advised you, saying, "The enemy in my front is increased." The enemy's pickets, infantry, and artillery are within 4 miles of this place, on the Cashtown Road. My parties have returned that went north, northwest, and northeast, after crossing the road from Cashtown to Oxford in several places. They heard nothing of any force having passed over it lately. The road, however, is terribly infested with prowling cavalry parties. Near Heidelberg today, one of my parties captured a courier of Lee's. Nothing was found on him. He says Ewell's Corps is crossing the mountains from Carlisle, Rhodes' division being at Petersburg in advance. Longstreet, from all I can learn, is still behind Hill. I have many rumors and reports of the enemy advancing upon me from toward York. I have to pay attention to some of them, which causes me to overwork my horses and men. I can get no forage nor rations. mad of both. The people give and sell the men something to eat, but I can't stand that way of subsisting. It causes dreadful straggling. Should I have to fall back, advise me by what route. Respectfully, John Buford. To General Pleasanton. Gettysburg, June 30, 10:40 p.m. I have the honor to state the following facts. A.P. Hill's Corps, composed of Anderson, Heath, and Pender, is massed back of Cashtown, 9 miles from this place. His pickets, composed of infantry and artillery, are in sight of mine. There is a road from Cashtown running through Mummersburg and Hunterstown onto York Pike at Oxford, which is terribly infested with roving detachments of cavalry. Rumor says Ewell is coming over the mountains from Carlisle. One of his escort was captured today, near Heidelberg. He says Rhodes, commanding a division of Ewell's, has already crossed the mountains from Carlisle. When will the reserve be relieved, and where are my wagons? I have no need of them, as I can find no forage. I have kept General Reynolds informed of all that has transpired. The enclosed is in reply to last dispatch. I am very respectfully, your obedient servant, John Buford, Brigadier General of Volunteers.